Hello everybody and welcome to LD2L Godcast. I'm 3 minutes late, but it's whatever. I'm joined here by CRYPT1C, the legend, the diss track master, and Capt. What's up?
How's it going?
Oh, I have to turn you up.
Oh yeah, I can turn it up too. My mic is notorious for being complete garbage.
Alright. I think we're good,
Is that
but...
any better?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so we got a game going on right now. I don't even know who's playing, but I'll try and find out. I think it's, yeah.
Like a league match? I figured everyone would be doing Battle Cup. I guess I heard Lego was playing today.
Is Lego playing?
It might be.
Lego versus,
Chest.
Chess? Alright, that's who it is. Alright, so that's me today. Hit me up when the game is over in Twitch. So today we've got all stuff planned. I'm finally gonna answer questions that was sent. I hope I can answer all of them. Alright, where are they? Alright. I'll play the clip you sent me.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Beautiful. Curse. Elder Titan.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. God save.
Are they still playing right now?
Goddamn.
Oh, they just started a game.
Curse play.
What a play by Gilo. I don't actually, did you watch the clip?
Which one?
Are you watching it on stream? The Galo clip?
Oh, I'm not watching it on stream, but I've seen it before, yeah.
Dude, how did he get both of them off? Like, did they not
He
know
had
he
a refresher shard. They didn't realize it, I guess.
That's crazy, dude. He
Yeah.
just got the easiest double kill ever.
Yep.
Alright, we got one more.
We
Maybe a
like first
couple.
picked Wyvern both games, and they kept picking physical into it, like clinks and shit.
Yeah, I just haven't configured it. Probably should make it something like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
but...
he is streaming and he like discredited me. So big sad. What, did you see that troll walk into Roche while they all were like fighting?
Oh, they don't know. They don't know.
This is like the bait of the century, dude. They don't know.
He shadowbladed him, didn't he? He has shadowblade.
Yeah,
all
but
around
they
it,
have
this is
sentries.
really
You see
scary.
that? There's a sentry there.
No, he doesn't
See that?
care.
Wow. They don't
This is
even...
a
They didn't see it though. They didn't see it though.
They were all around here. They were
Yeah,
all around
honestly.
here.
Dude, he's an alpha male. Oh, he's gonna get it!
Yeah,
They
go
don't
big or go
know!
home.
There's like
Go
20
big or go
people
home.
right outside and he doesn't give a shit. Oh, he got it and just runs back.
Alright. Boy, what a
Yeah.
gamer.
Man, we had no fucking clue either. The whole time.
Alright, I'm pretty sure we had one more.
We still won that game though. We still won it.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, we still
Was
won
that
it.
the only time you snuck rush or what?
I actually got like an ultra kill at the end, and fucking Flocka stole my rampage, so I threatened to kick him from the team. It was
Dude,
really
I
close.
played
He
a-
got it with torrent damage.
Dude, I played I was scrimmed against you, I think, with Flocka. Dude, he's good, but
Yeah.
I feel like he's turning into pocket, like, not pocket, poxy. Like he's starting to flame a bit more on position 1.
I don't know. He's not too bad.
Yeah, he's not too bad. I remember
He's a
when he
little
was
hard on
PMA.
poor Toshi, but that's okay. I mean, Toshi can handle it. He's a core player. He's playing support for our team, so it's kind of one of those deals. Like I'm playing in RD2L. I'm supporting LD2L, but I'm playing support or core in LD2L, but I'm playing support in RD2L. So just one of those things when you're a lower rated player, you're kind of stuck with whatever.
Alright, I'm pulling up my question. Dude, Choco needs to stop spamming the secret podcast channel. Can't find anyone. Alright, so I have a few questions for you. Cryptic.
Okay.
You played last season, right?
Yes.
Whose team were you on?
Well, it started out as I think our captain was young Kobe, and he got banned. So then it became Exshao. Then Exshao had to go save the starving children of Africa or something like that. And then I became the captain. So our
So,
results weren't great, but
yeah, I still think you pulled it together though. Like you didn't sign up for captain, right? But
no, I didn't.
yeah, so but you ended up still being captain.
Yeah.
I feel like this season, it'll help you out a lot because you're a captain and you got a good team that's solid.
hmm Yeah, I mean, I think I do all right. I don't know. It helps if the person calling the shots isn't someone that gets pissed off and someone's messaging me. I'll bet it's Chaco. It's TK. Anyway, the person calling the shots. Oh, he says he can barely hear me.
I'll fix that. You just keep talking.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, it helps if the person calling the shots can forgive mistakes and that sort of thing, I think. So like I don't necessarily have that issue with my captain in RD2L, but I know like some of the other players, they kind of there's a little bit of passive aggressive flame, whether it's intentional or not, I don't know, but you know, if you can kind of forgive the mistakes and be like, okay, so here's what we did wrong, here's how we need to fix it for the next week, I think it definitely helps your chances of winning. So I think we're a pretty strong team, and we may not be the best because I mean I think Inno is pretty strong, and there's a couple teams that are pretty strong, but I think we, you know, stand a chance to win the title.
Yeah, I like your team. Yeah, your team's pretty PMA. Alright, so who do you think will not make it to playoffs? There's 8 teams that will probably make it. I think there's 12 teams total.
How many teams you want me to list?
Just the 4 that you think won't make it.
The four. Okay, so I'm gonna say. I mean that's hard because there's one that like I think everyone's thinking they'll either make it or they won't, and that's Chaco's team. It kind of depends on if he fucks around in the draft. If he continues to do so, I don't think he's gonna make it, but I think he totally can. He's a really good player. Uh, and without looking at we haven't played him yet, so I'm not 100% sure who he plays with, but looks like he's got PVC and crew. Yeah, they could definitely make it, but they just need to take things more seriously. Loose team, we haven't played them either, but I don't know. They've got some tilt potential. I mentioned that in my recent blog, so I mean that's not really good for a team if you've got someone that tilts, especially if you've got multiple people that tilt. So, and then there's Lego. I mean, I don't know. Sorry, Lego. I know you've gone 1-1. Your record's like just as good as ours, I believe. But it feels like every game is just Venus throwing them on his back and carrying them to victory. And last one I'd say, of course, is Mouse.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. They're like, I don't know. Mouse is strong. Yumi's strong. I'm not 100% sure who else is on the team, but they should be having better results than they are. I think they just kind of need to get their shit together. Or maybe Mouse isn't the best captain. I'm not sure,
Mhm.
but I think they have potential. They just aren't there yet.
Yeah. Wait, did you mention Bubble's team?
Oh, that's true. Well, okay, considering Choco's like kind of on the fence here, we'll say Bubbles. Yeah, that's another good point.
Yeah, there's a.
There, yeah, I don't know. TK's good.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I
mean,
don't know.
that's don't lie. Like, but I don't know. I think they can pull off. I think most teams can. I definitely think Mouse's team can. Like, I don't think they're like playing as a team, but I think they can totally.
I agree. I think they just need to kind of. I mean, if they get their shit together, they need to do it this week. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, it's harder to catch up and make it into playoffs the later you go. So.
Yeah. All right, we gotta talk about Inno's team also. He's 6-0, right?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, I'm honestly a little worried about Donkey Punch, to be honest. I mentioned it in the blog as well.
Mhm.
I don't know what to think about that guy.
Why?
Last season, I remember we played. I don't remember what team he was on, but he didn't do that great. So I didn't even remember his name.
Mhm. Oh,
Like
okay.
I didn't remember Donkey Punch as a player. I was like, okay, he's just some new guy this season. Well, no, I guess he was here last season, but this guy, holy shit, in the league, I see you're looking it up now, but his KDA is like 11 point something. It's absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah.
So he's been just crushing every single lane he's been in, and I don't really know what, like, if we go up against them, I don't know what we're gonna do because honestly, we've got me, Flocka, and ATB, and we kind of flip the lanes around, kind of wherever we want to go, whatever makes sense. But I don't think any of us are as good as Donkey Punch mid.
Yeah.
So I think no matter what, we have to plan on losing mid, uh, and then work around it. But I don't know. It seems like it's really hard to work around that. So
Mhm.
it's hard to say.
Yeah. I think that's a good point. Like, I had Freeze on here last week, and he was talking about how he didn't think Donkey Punch was unbeatable, just because he thinks other guys like weaknesses and stuff. But he's looking like one of the toughest players in the league right now. So I don't know what to think.
Well, another one I've been hearing about a lot, and we're going up against Saris this week, is Duck on Quack. And I don't know. I mean, I hear the guy's good. I've never seen him play. I've looked at his results and I'm not that impressed. Like, I think he's good, but I think he might be a bit overrated. So I don't know. I know if I'm going mid, unless I had like an advantageous matchup, I'd probably lose. But I'm not a mid player, so
Mhm.
I'm not sure what to think about that. But I think Donkey Punch is easily the best mid in the league, so automatically has that as an advantage.
Yeah. The rest of this team is pretty good too. Like OC, another
Yeah.
high legend offlaner. That's solid. I don't even know what his rank is. It's probably pretty good.
Yeah, I know. Inno's like Archon something, and OC I believe is Legend 3. So
Yeah, they're a solid team.
they're the highest rated team in terms of medal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was also talking to Freeze last week about how he was talking about like if it's better if your team is more like coordinated or just has the higher skill level. And I think, like last week I said, I think at a point it'll matter if your team is more coordinated. But I mean, just looking at Dr. Punch's stats and like stuff like that, I think he can just carry him.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. But there's a certain point, like if you look at, for example, MVP Phoenix or MVP, can't talk. MVP Phoenix from TI6 or TI5 era, I believe, probably both. If the whole team is on the same page, they perform really well. It's like they're not that good of a team, to be honest, but when they all I don't know. I don't feel like they were as good as some of the other teams in the pro scene.
Yeah,
But at the same time, they all had the same sort of idea where they're like, all right, we're going to pick fucking PA, TA, Spirit Breaker, Ursa. We're just going to fucking run at them.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they all have the same strategy. They want to run at them and just no one knows how to play against it because they're like, well, these guys are on the same page. What the fuck? Like, this isn't what we're used to. So I think having a team that's on the same page could potentially throw it off, and I think it definitely helps. But I don't know. I don't know if it's enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I just think we'll continue to see them 2-0 people, just based on who they played, because they played series and they played who was it last week? They played Hollywood, also pretty good. Because last week we were talking about how we didn't think Inno's faced anybody like super good, but this week it was Inno versus series, and like they were like in my opinion one of the top 2 teams, maybe Mayor Chen also, but Inno 2-0'd them, so
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
so
I don't know. I know if we go up against them, I'm going to be studying the games they lost quite a bit and trying to figure out why they lost them. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of a heads up. Hey, this is what I'm going to do, but at the same time, I mean, it's kind of something they need to work on regardless, so.
yeah. Alright, so now let's talk about matchups. We've got, I already forgot, Chess versus Red Guy going on right now. So who do you think will win that one?
Chess team doesn't seem all that coordinated. I think Red Lego guy wins on coordination there. But as far as like overall skill, especially if Chess gets to pick Meepo for whatever reason, I think Chess 2-0s them.
Alright.
But I've been wrong before. I mean, it could easily be a 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be, I don't know, probably 1-1. Because I hear that they both have some stand-ins, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe not.
Who had the stand-in?
I'm not positive, but I think Red Lego guy. I don't know. So, the games would be interesting. Probably Inno versus Chen. That's probably one of the top games coming up.
I agree. It'll be interesting to see if Chen can take a game off of Inno, because so far we're the only team to take a game off of Chen. I know they didn't have Scrub, but I feel like Trisoft's just as good as Scrub.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a close series. I want to say 1-1 just because, I mean, they're both good teams, but I couldn't put it either way, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, Inno obviously has the advantage in the mid lane, just because he has the advantage against everyone in the mid lane, but other lanes I think they can go Chen's way. Like, mid or Chen scrub lane is super difficult to beat.
Well, I mean, from the games we played against them, honestly, I was actually really surprised Looking at Arya Stark's performances, like as far as his heroes go and all that, I wasn't that impressed. The win rates aren't great, but that dude like carried them through game 1, and I mean he was pretty good game 2, but there's not a whole lot you can do against getting chronoed, so I don't know. I think he's a lot stronger than people think he is. I don't think he can stand up to Donkey Punch, but I think he won't at least completely feed Donkey Punch. So I think it'll be, a little more even.
Okay.
I'd agree with what Chen says, actually. And this is me thinking like, Chen's the best off lane in the league. I think Chen is actually the weak link on the team, which is surprising
Okay.
to say,
Why do you think
to be
that?
honest.
Just based on his performance, or
Just
what?
well, I mean, just based on the games we played against him. Like we played a game where he was Veno, and I think he had probably one of the lowest impacts in the game. And then I don't remember who he played in the other game. Oh, you're looking at it here. Okay, he was Centaur. So he did all right. I don't know. I just feel like the rest of his team, like Necro game 1 carried him hard.
Mhm.
And then game 2, it was being carried by probably PL and Necro, I'd say. I don't know. But in the end, we ended up getting Chronos on the ones that mattered, and then Terrorblade just kind of murdered him. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, personally, it's crazy to think of Chen as the weak link, but I can totally see it. Like, I've watched Scrub carry. You say, the mid carry, the Stark guy. They're always super good, or Sad Boys. And then I think their 2 supports are solid. So, yeah.
well, I gotta give Sad Boys credit, because like they picked PL first phase both games, and we got to counter him. So like game 2, I picked Void to counter it, and Terrorblade even to a lesser extent. And game 1, we got let's see, I was just Magnus, and we had a Queen of Pain. I mean, we didn't have the best lanes, but it's kind of hard to deal with a Magnus in lane as far as like getting last hits goes. With a Coin
Oh,
Blade
yeah.
and Empower, it's not easy. So
Was that the game where you skewered out of the...
yes, that was. Do you have the clip?
I'm trying to find it right now.
I hope you have the clip, because yeah, that was, dude. Okay, so if he finds it, a little bit of a heads up. So I thought they were coming from we were Radiant. I thought they were coming from like the top, or top shrine high ground, but they weren't.
Yeah, that was funny.
So I got the sick 4-man RP. That might be it. Is that it? No.
Oh, I think I found it.
I got a sick 4-man RP and then skewer them out of Sonic Wave. Oh, it was horrible.
I mean, now Magnus is up, so maybe now not.
This
They
is
just
probably
needed to
it.
stick in there, even if they didn't know about it. Like,
Radiant.
you can't play. So they're going to come in, though. Oh, they're coming in. So
Nick
Magnus is
clipped
coming
it.
in with RP up.
Oh,
So
they're
here comes
coming.
RP. Oh, he gets the 4-man RP.
I was not expecting
He took him out of the.
It's
Oh,
the
he skewered
4-man
him out of the
RP.
Queen of Pain.
Oh my god, he
that's
skewered
going
him
on
out
Phil's
of the
weak
hole.
right there, because that's a Queen of Pain going down right there. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, that was painful. Oh my god. I mean, now Magnus is up, so maybe now not. They just
Oh,
need
man.
to stick in there.
Alright, honestly, the camera work was pretty bad. And they were talking over each other, but it was still a hilarious clip.
Yeah. That wasn't great. That wasn't my finest moment. We'll put it that way.
Mhm.
A miscommunication.
Alright, so apparently it's Elusive playing as a stand-in for Lego. Which is kinda...
Instead of Venus, or instead of who? Or no, Elusive's playing support?
I don't know.
I think I heard that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Lucy's pretty good. They might be able to do it.
I think as long as they give Venus mid, they'll be fine, and I think they win.
Yeah.
Probably one game.
All right. Let's talk about Mouse versus Choco. Choco.
I think Choco wins no contest
Yeah.
as long as he doesn't fuck around. But I don't know. Like I said, Mouse has potential, so if they can figure out what's going on and work it out, they could take a game off, or I don't know. It's a stretch to say 2-0, but I think it could happen if Choco just drafts stupid shit all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Now Mouse is actually the one on the bottom because Bubbles 2 of them last week. Bubbles is the Mouse's team is at the bottom. They've only won one game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know. Like on paper, the team isn't that bad. Like they have. I don't know.
I mean, what's been happening? Has it been like Yumi getting all his heroes banned every single game?
Yeah, that's probably a big part of it.
I don't know. I've seen Yumi play his heroes and just stomp, and then I've seen him play heroes that are not his heroes, and he's just not that great at it. And it's totally fine to have like a hero pool that's like a 4 or 5 hero pool, but if you've got 4 or 5 heroes that are easily countered, like a Huskar or Meepo or that sort of thing, they can just pick stuff and counter your entire pool. But if it's something like Alina, Alina's not that easy to counter. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one scrim we played, well, we played 2 games, but we scrimmed against them, and I think if you've got Yumi Kanka, yeah. I think if you've got good supports on your team against Mouse's team, you won't have an issue. Mouse wanted to try and dive us under tower a couple times, and I mean, he could have definitely been punished. We did once or twice, but he gets very greedy and he'll dive. So I think if you could punish him on his dives and just kill him and make him tilt, I think it's probably a pretty easy game.
Yeah. Have you scrimmed him or?
Yeah, we did 2 games.
Okay. Alright, next game is Luke versus Bubbles. I don't know. I think it could be 1-1 in this one, but
Yeah, I mean, that one's hard to say. I haven't played either team. And I know Luth's good and TK's good. I haven't really played with Bubbles or Sky. I'm going to give it a 1-1. I think Luth has more, like his team has more mechanical skill, I guess. Or as far as like the medals go, he's got that as an advantage. But I got to give credit to Poxy. I've played with him like 3 games, and we've somehow managed to win every game from behind, I think. I'm pretty sure we've been behind every single game. So I'll give Poxy credit and say they can go 1-1.
alright.
See what happens.
That's probably a good guess. I'll probably do that too. Except I think now, I don't know. I'm super biased, but maybe Bubbles' team is on the rise. Like, maybe they'll start 2-0ing everybody. Alright, next team is you actually versus Series.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I think it's going to be hard, to be honest. I think it's going to be Probably as hard as mid or Chen. But we managed to pull a 1-1 there, and we pulled a 1-1 every week.
Yeah.
So I'd love to pull a 2-0, but I don't know if this is going to be the team that we do it with. So
hmm
I don't know. I'd love to 2-0 them, but for I mean just to be realistic here, I'll say a 1-1. They're a very strong team as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you eat a lot of, if you like, get a lot of ones, I think honestly it just means your team is super solid and they can like not tilt and stuff, and, like come back.
Yeah, I mean it definitely helps. We've had 2 series where we lost the first game and then won the second. One with Chen and one with Lego. And I mean it's like every time we go into a new game, it's a new game. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really affect us if we lose the first game, which is huge. That really helps.
Yeah, that's super like healthy for your team. I don't know. I don't know how CFC's team is doing. The 2 would lose, 1 Pirates lost to Anna. So they're 3-3 now. That's the same score as you.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. You haven't played Anna's team yet, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably gonna be 1-1. Next team up is. Did we already talk about Mirror Chin now?
I don't know, dude. I'm drunk.
Alright.
You're the host. Come on, man.
Dude, I think we talked a little bit about it, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. I think we talked about it. We'll cover it later.
Yeah.
Alright, last one is CRYPT versus Hollywood.
Ooh, that one's tough too, cause I did scrim against Hollywood. We played 1 game, so it's not enough to really base an opinion off of. But I know Agony's really strong, and I'll basically quote my blog here and say they had an Agony morph, and we did all right against him in lane. I mean I don't really know if we won the lane. I don't think we did horribly though. We either won or we broke even. But mid-game, Mosborn showed up with Earthshaker, and they were able to create enough space for Agony to catch up. And then once Agony had like 1 item ahead of anyone on our team, there's nothing we could do.
Yeah.
I think you have to make sure Mosborn has a bad game and Agony breaks even. And then if you can do that, Mosborn can't create space for Agony. Agony can't pull ahead. So I don't know. It's kind of hard because he's a really good carry player. And then let's see, who are they playing? Who did you say?
They're playing Kyrix.
Kyrix. Okay, and then that's on the other hand. I don't know. I haven't played Kyrix at all, and I didn't have a lot of hope for them at first, but they've been doing really well, surprisingly.
Yeah, they have.
So, who is the mid lane for Hollywood? It's Heroin, right?
Yeah, it's Heroin. What do you think about him? He's got a little metal, but he's not the worst.
I think he did all right. I don't remember honestly. I think he's probably at least on Elusive's level. So I think the teams that are gonna beat Kyrix are the ones with the really strong mids, like with Donkey Punch. Because sorry Elusive, but Elusive's one of the lower rated mids in the league, and he performs well for his rank, but he just doesn't stack up to like Donkey Punch or even Venus or someone like that. So I think in this case, Elusive could win mid. I think it's possible. I've heard a lot of good things about Rock, and his record is pretty solid as well. So I'm not sure. 1Paz is really good as well, but he's only playing 5, so
Yeah, he hits like a skill swing. But I don't know. I think it's crazy he's playing 5. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure what heroes they pick for 1-Paz, but I'm gonna say 1-Paz and Rock sounds like a really strong lane, and they probably go 1-1 this series.
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I think they'd both play against him and lost. Not sure. No, I don't think Kykes is good. But yeah, that's a solid prediction. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Kyrix always has like a habit of winning with his team. I've seen it like twice. Like he won't pick the best heroes, but he'll pull through.
Also, I think another note with Kyrix's team is if he does end up getting Underlord for whatever reason, I think that's a pretty solid hero for a captain to have, like other people have mentioned before, because you can kind of, if you're calling shots, you can be like, all right, let's take this tower, and then all of a sudden you rift everyone over there and you're taking the tower. So it's kind of nice to be able to not only call the shots, but bring everyone with you so they don't all have to carry TPs or whatever. Or if the lane's pushed out, you can just be there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think I've seen him play Underlord forever.
Yeah, I haven't seen what they're playing this season. Obviously, I imagine Prophet is banned against them every game.
Yeah.
Because Prophet is a shit hero and you should stop spamming him, Kyrix, please.
It's so annoying when he snipes your core. Like, I think he has map hacks or something.
I'm just salty.
Kill it from wherever.
I played a game against a Prophet earlier and we were defending Megas and they just ratted us and it was frustrating. We could have won, but
Yeah.
man. Prophet picker.
Like, he exists to tilt.
Yeah.
Alright, but I think we're running this podcast episode down. The highlight of this is probably just the best mid player wins. Honestly, like, Monkey Punch is insane. But yeah, so questions you can submit fails. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks a lot for joining me today on such late notice. Huge thanks. I haven't heard from Nick in a bit, so I don't know if he'll but
Well, you're more than welcome to hit me up in the future if you wanted to do another one, so I'll be around.
Alright, that's cool. Alright, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next week.